Hello Warcrafters! Today is a bit of a different video from usual, as rather than provide you with a guide, I'm going to list my 5 favourite things to look forward to in Warcraft Legion. These will be in no particular order and I really hope that they don't disappoint when we go live. Number 1. Artifact Weapons. When I first heard that we would stick to one weapon through the whole expansion, I thought this was going to be a colossal failure. Of all the gear drops I look forward to, it's the weapons. Getting to the particular raid boss that would drop your weapon, trying week after week to get it to drop, and when it finally did, the jubilation was incredible. For me, that was the pinnacle of playing Warcraft. But seeing how they've managed it with World Quests, its own talent-like system, and the fact that you can own famous items like the Doomhammer and Ashbringer easily makes up for this. You get points that power up your weapon by doing pretty much anything in game, and you apply these points to your weapon, making you more powerful and giving some extra flavour. Many people still believe that every class specialisation having the same weapon destroys the individuality of the characters, but every class spec used the same weapon drop in previous expansions, as the same weapon would drop from the same boss and each person would use that same weapon, so for me there's no change in that regard. Number 2. The new Demon Hunter class. Who doesn't like a new class? You get to play the game in an entirely new way. Also, it's been quite a while since the last new class, the Monk, came out, and even then you had to start leveling from level 1. But with the Demon Hunter being a hero class, like the Death Knight from Wrath of the Lich King, you get to start from a higher level, in this case level 98. Its mobility looks awesome, it can tank and DPS, and it's stolen the Demonology Warlock's best move, Metamorphosis. You basically get to be a mini Illidan, wielding twin glaives just like the legendary glaives of Azinov from vanilla Warcraft. There is nothing about this class that isn't totally cool. Number 3. The emphasis on class lore. Ever since Blizzard's emphasis on bring the player, not the class, there seems to have been a homogenization of all the classes. Each class got the same utilities, roughly the same cooldowns, with only little bits of flavour here or there. With the advent of class halls and the changes to the abilities, it seems Blizzard are trying to separate the classes out much more. With all the humdrum over the legacy servers and people wanting to return to the older game, this for me is the biggest thing I miss from the vanilla and BC days. If I'm a Holy Paladin, I want to be brought into the group because I'm a Holy Paladin. I want to feel like a Holy Paladin when interacting with the game, not a generic healer with only plate and a shield and a couple of abilities really to differentiate. Number 4. The new PvP talent system. Another thing I missed from the early days of WoW was the complexity of the talent tree, being able to mix and match between different specialisation trees to come up with my favourite blend. It looks like this may make somewhat of a comeback with the new PvP talent tree, in PvP at least. Amending your base talents and PvP talents should give plenty of choices when preparing for a battleground or arena, at least until the hardcore players list the cookie cutter builds. You level your PvP talents from 1 to 50 and use the levels accrued to unlock specific PvP talents. The points you accrue are honour points, so no more using honour points to buy gear. Instead, you buy PvP talents, kind of. Finally, number 5, the graphics update. Warcraft Legion looks like it will be a beautiful expansion. Personally, I don't think there has been such a huge graphical leap since high definition resolution was released with Wrath of the Lich King. There is going to be 2 new settings above the current Ultra setting, there are updates to the character movements, and new additions to the ability animations. There's also the new action camera, which looks like it could be a fresh way to play that solo face roll world quest content. So there we have my top 5. Let me know what you think in the comments below, if I've missed anything, if something I've included is seriously off the mark, and as always please like if you liked it, if you really liked it subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again in Legion.